Thank you so much for your precious time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. This is, in my opinion, this is what neuroscience shows. What I'm about to share today honestly blew my mind. Your brain can literally feel pain that doesn't exist. Not metaphorically, not emotionally now, real pain, like physical pain. There is a phenomenon in neuroscience called phantom limb pain. It happens when someone loses a limb, like an arm or a leg. The limb is physically gone, but months or even years later, the person can still feel something in it. Pressure, itching, movement, and sometimes even very intense pain. In a limb, in a leg, in that no longer exists, which sounds almost impossible, but neuroscientists discovered something fascinating. Your brain contains detailed maps of your body inside the sensory cortex. These maps represent your arms, your legs, your fingers, your face. And those maps do not immediately disappear when the body part disappears. So the brain can still generate signals as if the limb exists. The brain is literally producing the experience, which leads to one of the most mind-blowing realizations in neuroscience. Pain is not simply a signal coming from the body. Pain is something the brain constructs after interpreting many signals, and sometimes the brain can generate that experience even when the physical source is gone. And here is another fascinating part that scientists deal with every day during surgery. Because if pain is created by signals traveling through nerves into the brain, then those signals can also be interrupted. This is how numbing during surgery works. Doctors use substances called anesthetics. These substances temporarily block the tiny electrical signals traveling along nerves. Your nerve cells communicate using electrical impulses created by sodium and potassium channels. When anesthetics block those channels, the signal cannot travel. So the nerve that would normally send a pain signal simply becomes silent. The body part may still be touched, moved, or even cut during surgery, but the message never reaches the brain. No signal, no interpretation, no pain experience. And sometimes doctors go even further with general anesthesia. Instead of just blocking nerves in one area, they temporarily change activity across large networks in the brain. The communication between brain regions slows down. Conscious awareness fades. The brain cannot construct the experience of pain at all, which honestly feels both mind-blowing and incredibly humbling. The experience of pain depends on signals traveling through nerves, through the spinal cord into the brain where the experience is finally created. Change those signals, and the experience itself can disappear. And sometimes the opposite can happen too. The signals are gone, but the body part is gone, yet the brain can still produce the experience. Which is why neuroscience keeps reminding us of something incredibly strange. Your brain is not simply detecting reality, your brain is constantly constructing experiences from the signals it receives. And sometimes those experiences can exist even when the physical cause is gone. When I first learned this, I honestly just sat there thinking, what the hell, what the fuck? The brain is far stranger and far more fascinating than we usually realize. If you want, feel free to hang out with me even more in other videos and explore our feelings, thoughts, and emotions together. But absolutely no pressure, please. Take care, especially take care. I wish you so much joy, strength, and resilience in this strange, unequal world. Take care, and I can't wait to catch you soon.